How's it going out there? Welcome from H2 Tech Videos. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the Galaxy Tab Pro 8.4 for beginners, and this is going to be a couple of videos, so rather than try to cram all the information into one video, I'm going to do a couple. So in this first video I'm just going to show you a couple of tweaks and go over some super basic features. In the next one I'm going to get real in depth with how to actually maneuver the tablet and how to find everything and the more detailed things you need to know. So first thing, these are a couple of tweaks I always recommend that are going to help you enjoy your tablet and use it a little bit easier. First one being, we're going to, where it says Samsung at the top here, take your finger and put it on Samsung and just slide right down. This will bring up a menu right here, and then you're going to go all the way up to the top and to the right there's a little wheel. If you tap on that wheel, that is your settings. So now we're in the settings menu. Okay, now what we're going to do is come over to where it says device and tap on device, and then from there we want to go to display. Okay, tap on display, and so you want to find where it says screen timeout. Right now it says after 30 seconds, so we want to tap on that and we want to change that, because if you don't, the way the tablet is set up right now, if you don't touch it every 30 seconds, then the screen is going to dim and then the tablet's going to go off. So that would get annoying if you're trying to read something or look at something on Facebook or whatever. So I generally, as a rule, say put it on either 2 minutes or 5 minutes, so the screen will stay on longer without you having to touch it every couple of seconds. See right there, it's already dimming down. So I'm going to put it on 5 minutes. And now we'll have some more time to use it without it dimming so quickly. So that's the first tweak. The second tweak is right here where it says show battery percentage. We want to go ahead and check this, and the reason being is right now, just to show you really quickly here, at the top here you see the battery, but you don't really know how full it is per se. All you just see is a picture of a battery and you see it has a little bit of juice left. But with that tweak, so again, swipe down, upper right corner, click on the wheel. We go to device, display, and right here where it says show battery percentage, now if we go back, we can actually see we're at 27%. So it gives you a more accurate number of how much battery life you have left, so you know if it's time to charge it or you may have a little bit more time to use it. So those are the first main two tweaks that I always say make before you do anything. After that, I want to go over another really simple thing, which is how to turn it on and off and restarting it, things like that. So on the side here we do have some of our main buttons here. We have our this is our standby / power button, and right here we have our volume rocker, volume up, volume down. So with this button right here, and again, if this is your first tablet, you might not be aware of this, but tablets you don't really turn off. Okay, you don't turn it off at the end of the night and turn it back on in the morning. Tablets, generally you just put it to sleep. So by pressing that top button right here, that puts it to sleep. The tablet is still on, but it's to sleep, and when it's sleeping, it doesn't drain the battery as much. And the cool part is when you're ready to use it, you can just pick it up, tap the button, and it's right back on just that quick. So that's why you put it to sleep versus trying to turn it on and turn it off. Now, if you are the type of person that only uses your tablet like once a week, doesn't really use it very often, then you may not want to put it to sleep. You may want to just turn it off. And to do that, you're going to use that same button, but instead of just pressing it quick, you're going to actually hold it. So I'm going to press and hold it, and it'll bring up the device options menu. Now here we have three main options. So we have our power off, and that will just shut the tablet off completely. We have our airplane mode, and that's if you're on a plane, you want to put that on so it turns off all your wireless signals. And then we have our restart button. If you just want to turn it off and turn it back on, often this helps if the tablet's running slow. This will just restart it, and it kind of resets everything so it'll run quicker. You also notice this is where you get control of your sound options. For example, if you're going into a meeting, or maybe if you want to just put the tablet on silent so at night it doesn't make noise, this is where you can quickly say, hey, I want to mute everything, I want to put it on vibrate, or I want to make sure the sound is on. Okay, so those are those shortcuts right there. You can also do the sound with the volume controls right here, and I want to go over this because this is also an important thing that took me a while to figure out. Let's say I press the volume down, because if you hold the volume down, it actually will lower the volume all the way and it'll put it on vibrate. So watch, volume up, it's getting louder, and then volume all the way down, and now you don't hear it and the tablet just vibrated. So we have a little slash. So this can be a little misleading because it gives you the impression that the tablet is totally on silent, but it's not. If we press the volume down again and press the wheel, you'll see that your media volume is all the way up and only your notifications are turned down. Sorry guys, it doesn't stay on the screen long. So what media volume is if you play a video, then you're going to hear sound even though it looks like the volume is turned all the way down. What's actually turned down is your notifications. So if you get an email or a message or something like that, the tablet won't make noise if it gets a notification, but if you try to play something, for example a song or a video, or you go on Instagram and there's a video, it will make noise. So as a precaution, I still say press that volume down, press the wheel, and just put your finger on the little white dot and drag it all the way. Sorry man, it goes off so quick. So wheel on the dot and drag it all the way to your left, and now your media volume is all the way down, and that is how you totally make sure the tablet won't make any noise. If you're in a meeting or whatever, you just don't need it to be loud. That's how you make sure it's totally on silent. The next thing, you do have a slot here for your to add storage. This is a micro SD slot, so it's not your regular size memory card, it's a smaller one. It's about this big, and so you just take your fingernail and this part just comes right up, and you put your memory card in there and you'll press down until it snaps. If it doesn't fit, flip it over, press it in until it snaps, and then that will expand the storage. You can expand the storage on this tablet up to 64 gigabytes. So right now it has 16. You could add another 64 to put songs or pictures or videos, things like that on it. Okay, so that's about it. Again, this is just part one. And part two, we're going to get into like what the different buttons do, what does this also do, and what is it called, and how do we get to our apps. So this is part one. If you want to jump to part two, I will have a link in the video. You can just click and it'll just jump to the next one, or if you just let this video play out, the second one will just start right after. Alright, so you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you did find this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share the video if you did find it helpful as well. Subscribe to HDTech Videos and like our Facebook, facebook.com/HDTech Videos. Have a good one.